So this morning, I'm going to talk about friendship. Now, it's not going to be about how beautiful and wonderful my friendships are. It's going to be about my internal struggle with friendship from start to current. It's not an easy topic for me because I want people to believe, oh, I have all these wonderful close friends, and so friendship. It's one of those things that you hope for from the time you're little. I watched a lot of My Little Pony and Care Bears growing up, and friendship was supposed to be magic. And what I didn't have in my day-to-day life at home was a really great blueprint for friendship. My parents both worked a lot, and I don't want to just blame it on their work though, because something that has been occurring for us as a family over and over too currently is that every time we move or every time we go somewhere, we move to a neighborhood and there's just this barrier. There's a social barrier between us and our neighbors. In fact, I was just thinking about this the other day because on Halloween, we went to all our neighbors' houses with our kids and we talked to some of them for the very first time. And they were so welcome and opening. It's like we're all, so starved for that community. And yet, on a day-to-day basis, outside of a holiday, we don't even acknowledge one another. I mean, I've literally waved and said hello to neighbors and they have said nothing in return or pretended like I wasn't there. And this has to do with, for me, a big issue for me personally in friendship because, well, number one, I'm a little introverted by nature. Number two, I had some childhood wounding around friendship. My very best friend, my first friend in school, told me that she couldn't be friends with me anymore because the popular children had asked her to be their friend. But their condition was that she had to let go of my friendship. And we had the same nanny after school for the next 2 years. So we weren't friends at school, and then we would go to each other's houses after school, and we almost wouldn't interact. I mean, we would sort of catch ourselves playing with each other, and then she would remember that she wasn't allowed to. It was a really painful experience. And then when I made friends after that, I always felt this, and I still to this day feel this sense of like, okay, we're friends today, but what if I've overdone it? What if I've been too much and now tomorrow you're regretting your decision to be friends with me and you don't know how to tell me? It's sort of this friendship by proxy or friendship by pity mentality. It's this lack of love, this unlovability that I've carried around with me. And so throughout my lifetime, I'll have friends, but I only have them for so long. And generally, if I'm only in direct communication with them regularly, and usually through a shared activity that is somewhat obligatory, such as going running together. Like I form a running group of women and like, oh, okay, see you Wednesday, right? And so there's just this continuity of like, there's a purpose to our hanging out. So it's not just for the sake of friendship. And I just, I don't actually have the answer to this, but I really want to get better and to heal this little wounded child part of me. And I don't know if you guys have it, but I know I have it. And we just live in this world where there's no community. I'm really lucky because I'm in 12-step fellowship, and so I get to go to meetings and go to fellowship and have community there and connect. But as some people know who have young children, early motherhood in this modern society, especially if you don't have family nearby, is so isolating. It's so lonely. I've really been feeling a lot of that lately, and I've been sort of like asking the universe to bring me the right answers and to find, what I should be doing there. But yeah, like it takes a village to raise children and to raise anyone. and we're not a village anymore. There's no central place to meet. There's no aunties and uncles to come help with the kids or grandparents. We don't all live in the same place or in the same houses or on the same block anymore. And then when we meet strangers, it's so difficult, I feel, to really get intimate with those people. And also our lives are so busy, and we drive long distances to go to different places. It's like, it's just not set up for community. And I have been annoying my partner many times about us moving to a commune just to have like-minded people in the same space, so my children can feel that love, can feel that community. And I believe this truly is a human need, in that we're so disconnected. And I myself have felt that as of late. We moved from a semi-small town of about, I would say, 300,000 people to a big city with almost 1 million people, but the community is not any deeper or richer. And I know I have to go out and find my people, and that's, again, difficult for me. But I just wanted to share some of that struggle and some of that pain that has been in my heart, because part of the reason I stay on the internet and stay on social media is I need to feel connected. I need to feel like there's people like me out there who sadly can't do small talk. But if you want to talk about the depths of the universe, that sounds like a fun Friday night. My very favorite way to feel connection with people is over a really, really nice vegan meal, and to spend time just catching up and laughing and telling stories and joking. And I love sitting around a beautiful table with my friends and just enjoying life and enjoying the abundance that we have around us. So if anybody wants to come over for dinner, let me know. I hope you're well. I hope you're seeking whatever is your truth, and I hope you are juicing. So good. That's another video.